Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Will Ridge and Steffy get fired by Carter? According to teasers on the bold and the beautiful, Ridge Forrester dismissed Carter Walton because he was furious. Ridge outlined two requirements. Carter was forced to distance himself from Hope Logan and abandon his ambition to acquire Forrester Creations. Carter's chief operating officer and his brother do not notice the connection, but his employer and best buddy do. Carter informed Ridge that he came up with the concept for the takeover plan of legally licensed corporation, not Hope. Despite his shock, Ridge was prepared to offer Carter another chance to change his ways. But that offer was sharply turned down. Carter seems to have ventured into the same realm that Justin Barber was in a few years back. As viewers may remember, Justin went insane and abducted Thomas Forrester. Naturally, Justin is still unaware that Thomas intentionally killed Emma Barber by driving her off Mulholland Drive. Justin probably wouldn't have pleaded with Ridge to keep him from turning him in to the police if he had. No, he could have retaliated against the threat because he would have had leverage. However, Justin consented to be Ridge's consigliere without knowing what Thomas had done to Emma. For this reason, Justin is in charge of FC's upcoming legal dispute with Carter. Steffy Forrester Finnegan's response was the one thing the Logan ladies could agree upon. She dismissed Hope because she thought Noelle's persona was flinging herself at John Finnegan again. In addition to the aforementioned, Hope is fighting her mother. She is shocked that Brooke Logan betrayed her trust. However, Hope's erroneous worldview contributes to her issues. Hope's backing of his takeover plot is convenient, Ridge informed Carter. She is supporting him in an effort to re-establish her line, and she also thinks that having a connection to the LLC's supposed management grants her influence. Carter's lavish praise of Hope was the first step toward his charm. In response, she said that they were both implicated in a chemical spark. Since his father co-founded the business and he and Steffy are co-heading it at Eric's request, Ridge feels that Carter lacks legal standing. The current co-CEO similarly thinks that the building's continuation is guaranteed by his family's name on the wall. However, after looking over the documents that Ridge and Steffy approved, Justin advised prudence. Drama is what happens throughout the day. Viewers are thus anticipating a legal battle. It shall be interesting to see how long that lasts and whether Carter can work behind the executive desk. One can also ask what the FC's imagined manager would do with Ridge and Steffy. One or both of them might be fired by Carter. He could also try to marginalize the present co-CEO. Will Luna's games convince Bill? $1 after Luna Nozawa was imprisoned for murder, Bill Spencer never thought he would hear from her again. But she continues to write him letters that interest Bill. He initially made an effort to ignore them, but his curiosity overcame him. When Bill pays a visit to the prison, Luna is overjoyed. After Luna began bringing up Bill again, she had a horrible encounter with her mother, who was already skeptical. Roma Park's character Poppy Nozawa was curious about Luna's activities, but she seemed to be innocent. She pours on the waterworks and does the same to Bill. When Luna's sincere regrets and apologies didn't work with Poppy, would they work on Bill? Although he wasn't born yesterday, Bill still wants to trust the young woman. Bill isn't so sure, but Luna seems to regret what she done. Given that Luna always has the same cruel expression in her eyes when she is by herself, he also has every reason to be skeptical. She is obviously willing to do whatever it takes to be wealthy and free. Does that imply she will commit murder once more? After what Hope Logan and Carter Walton accomplished, Ridge Forrester is still furious. In fact, they took over Forrester Creations, and Ridge is certain that if Hope hadn't gotten her hands on Carter, he would never have considered doing so. Ridge breaks loose and doesn't hold back when Hope musters the courage to appear in Eric Forrester's office. Ridge doesn't seem to care that Brooke Logan is horrified by the way he is speaking to and handling her daughter. He never imagined Hope would act in such a manner. Both Carter and Brooke stand up for Hope's honor, but Ridge's rage is excessive and may strain their bond. December surprises. Taylor's seduction, Bill's double-cross, and Steffy's retaliation? As the year draws to a conclusion on the Los Angeles-based soap opera, spoilers for the bold and the beautiful hint that drama abound. Keep reading to find out what's in store for all of your favorite characters. We've got all the juicy details for you. First, let's talk about Bill Spencer's goals about Luna Nozawa's deviance. She has been using heartfelt letters to appeal to his sympathies, but Bill wasn't born yesterday. Bill is likely to volunteer to assist the prisoner, but only after learning the truth about her true intentions. He might choose Justin Barber to handle her case, but he would ultimately undermine her. Will Spencer notices Remy Price in another scene, and not in a positive way. Will might tell Elektra Forrester to dump him like it's hot since he is sulky over Remy. We anticipate that Sheila Sharp will also grow suspicious of the new worker, but will still end up in danger in spite of the warnings? What has Bridge changed? Consider traversing a minefield about Rich Forrester's handling of Hope Logan, Brooke Logan's kid. Brooke is offended when Ridge accuses Hope of turning Carter Walton against the Forresters, even though she knows Hope was mistaken. Ridge believes Hope is responsible for Carter Walton's about-face. Taylor Hayes might exploit this tension by using empathy and chakra baths to get Ridge to return. Steffy Forrester, the daughter of Taylor and Ridge, is unable to let go of her hatred for Hope and Carter in the meanwhile. She also accuses Hope of betraying Carter, which is a convenient way for her to target her enemy. As that Steffy ever needed a reason to be sarcastic. How will Hope respond to Steffy's heat? Steffy may be shady and dramatic, but that's why we watch soap operas, don't you think, daytime viewers? Which do you support, the Logan femme fatale or the Forrester Spitfire? Explosive. There will be a ton of soap opera-like excitement as your favorite characters begin to wrap up 2024, according to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Elektra warned, Zen's intuition, Luna's hook, and Carter vs. Eric. Finally, here is The Bold and the Beautiful recap for Monday, December 9, 2024. Luna Nozawa makes another attempt to get her hooks in Bill Spencer in today's episode. At work, Zen Forrester Dominguez feels uneasy. A warning is issued to Elektra Forrester. Additionally, Carter Walton and Eric Forrester square off. Carter remains in the CEO position at Forrester Creations, according to the BNB recap for Monday, December 9th. According to Carter, the job is now his. According to Eric, they saw him like a member of the family. But he's not family, Carter adds, and up until now, it's the only name that matters here. Forrester, Steffy Finnegan believes Carter is crazy. Justin Barber is urged by Rich Forrester to stop Carter. Ridge is reminded, though, that there is nothing that can be done. Carter is now in command of Forrester Creations, but Justin apologizes to Ridge. The last thing Carter wants is a war. It's what Steffy refers to as a hostile takeover. When Carter slept with Quinn Fuller Forrester, Eric wished he had dismissed him. Eric claims that Carter's past with the family is the only reason he was able to forgive him. This is Eric's way of repaying Carter for his love and respect. With treachery, Carter claims that Eric is still the owner of the firm, and that he will not be fired. Brooke Logan is referenced as they argue. In response, Eric retorts that he has always shown Brooke respect. This is about Hope Logan, not Brooke. Steffy interrupts. Carter believes Hope loves him, which is why he is acting in this way. Steffy believes Hope betrayed them by turning Carter against them. Carter is capable of independent thought. Steffy isn't really certain. Steffy pleads with Carter to awaken. Carter is still someone Ridge wants to give a chance to. Carter is cautioned by Ridge not to blow it. Brooke is taken aback by Hope's revelation at the cabin. Brooke had no doubt that Carter would change his mind. Carter did, according to Hope. Now that Carter has submitted the LLC paperwork, it is official. Brooke almost starts crying. Brooke finds it hard to believe Hope is involved. How can Ridge allow Steffy to dismiss Carter? Questions Hope. Hope goes on to say that this was done for Forrester Creations' benefit rather than out of resentment. This has already gone too far, in Brooke's opinion. Zend is examining Hope for the future samples at the Forrester Creations showroom. According to The Bold and the Beautiful recap for Monday, December 9th. Will Spencer has some inquiries. If Pam Douglas, Allie Mills, is still watching over the CEO office, Zend inquires. Will attests that Pam remains on watch outside the CEO doors. Will and Zend worry what's happening. When Elektra shows up, she finds out that Pam is watching over the CEO's office. Zend tells Elektra to go for the time being, but she still wants Steffy's approval.